Hello guys, and welcome back to another monthly plan with me. There's just a few days left of August and then we're into September, which I usually think is the most uneventful time of the year, but this time around I'm actually so pumped. Because September means that it's only one more month left until October, and I can't tell you enough how excited I am for both fall and winter. I still wanted to give this summer a heartwarming goodbye, so I'm ending big with a floral theme. And I must say that this has come to be my favorite theme so far. I have a special place in my heart for golden details, and I couldn't resist adding some this time around as well. And together with the blue and purple color scheme, I think it turned out so pretty. For you who want to follow along and do the same theme for your journal, I have a detailed version of how to draw these beautiful anemone flowers, and I will link it in the description together with all the supplies that I will use in this video. I want to take the opportunity to thank you so much for 30 plus subs on my channel and also over 200 followers on my Buju Instagram. 30 was like my goal for dystopian journaling when I started, and I know it's not a huge amount, but I'm still so thankful for the support that you show me. Especially the beautiful followers on my Instagram that always comments on my posts and make me feel like all my hard work is appreciated. I appreciate you guys so much, and each time I see a new subscriber, I get so happy. So if you find any pleasure by watching my videos and are not yet a subscriber, it would make my day if you could click the subscription button and also comment on this video what you think of this month's theme. So how has your summer been so far? Have you had a chance to check off any bullets on your bucket list? For me, this summer has been very different from any other, and in some way it has been the best summer yet actually. I've not been able to work because of Corona, and yes, I'm living on savings right now, but I've learned to just live in the moment and enjoy spending time with the people closest to me. I think it's nice knowing that you don't have to spend a bunch of money to have some fun. You can create fun experience just by being with someone you love. I know it's a bit cheesy, but it's still true. Now I really want to hear what your favorite summer memory has been from 2020. Tell me about it in the comment section and we can talk about it. I must say though that this heat we have had in Sweden the last couple of weeks has not been merciful. It's been like 30 degrees every day, and I know that for some people it's nothing, but for a Swede that's actually pretty extreme. I'm used to rain and mild weather, and I really miss wearing a sweater. Because I do appreciate fall and winter fashion way more. Turtleneck sweaters, a cute scarf, walking through snow with a pair of cute winter boots. I can't wait until winter. As you can see, I decided to make a Dutch door for my cover page. As I mentioned before, I'm kind of obsessed with golden details in my spreads, and I really think that this wavy golden border gave life to the cover page. And over the gold I just drew some quick flower scribbles with a white gel pen. Very simple but a cute detail. Now onto the quote page. I choose the quote, "Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace." A very beautiful quote that is both suiting for the floral theme, but also the situation we are all in this year. We've all found ourselves in situations we never could have imagined in the beginning of 2020, but we have the opportunity now to make the best of it and work together. For example, I do think that Mother Earth needed a relief from airplanes and all sorts of traveling. There's some light spots in every situation, and that's something you can reflect about in your own life as well. I used my Tombow brush pen in baby blue or sky blue, I think, for most of the coloring of these spreads. And also my heart tip for the Nosuke from Tombow as well. And as I've mentioned before, that's my favorite pen for writing calligraphy. I used my brush pen for these very simple flowers, and I just used the tip of the brush to create petals, then went over with a fine liner and a golden Sharpie for some detail. I also drew some stems and used my brush pen in, I think it's light green or something, to color that in a bit, and then went over with a Sharpie, the golden Sharpie, and drew some dots over for like sprinkles, and also for the word grace. And then I decided to draw this golden border as well here. And just like the other page, I drew these white little flower scribbles as well to like tie the two pages together. And I really do think the end result looks very, very pretty. For you who has followed me for a little while, you probably know that I usually do my monthly calendars on one page. But I do think it looks prettier and not as cluttered when using it on a whole spread. So I decided to go with that for September's spreads. I also wanted to use more supplies that I have lying around at home, because I barely use any washi tapes. But this time I used plenty of it, since I had these blue rules that fitted perfectly this time. And I really like the look of the two golden borders on the sides. It like ties it all together and makes it look so pretty. I decided to fill this empty spot with a quote that says, "All we have is now," and I think it suits together with the other quote that I used. I had these post-it notes as well with the perfect like bluish purple tone, and they fitted perfectly next to each other on this spot, so I decided to use them as a goals and tasks section where I can write out things that I want to accomplish and things that I have to get done this month. I also decided to decorate them a bit with some flower doodles, and to spice it up a bit I used a white gel pen for the inside of the box, and also on the golden dots for numbers and on the right side of the letters. Since the golden marker is so rich with color and my journal don't have the thickest pages, I glued 2 pages together on the other side. This way you can barely see anything seeping through, so that's a tip for you if you make a huge mistake in your journal. You can just glue the pages together and start over. That's something I've done a lot in my journal. And as you can see here, I decided to draw this beautiful jar with flowers inside for the monthly tracker. And this is something I saw on Pinterest, so I don't take any credit for it. September is actually the last month that I will be able to fit in this journal, and I'm actually waiting for a new one right now. Since there's only 3 months left for 2020, I didn't go with the most expensive journal. I do really want to try one out from Arch & Olive, since I've heard great things of them, but I will have to wait for my 2021 setup instead. But the journal I went with for now is a Leuchtturm, I think you can say, 1917 in a limited edition color. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, I will start planning for my mid-year setup as soon as I get this video live. And it's my first on this channel, so that's very exciting. And since the journal will be in this really pretty gold color, I will bring that to my setup as well. So it will be a lot of golden touches in it, and I hope that you're as excited for that as I am. Last month I welcomed this new spread to my setup, and it has honestly been one of my favorite things to fill this in every day. You basically write anything down that has happened that day, or just how you feel that day, so that you can later look back and get an overview of how your month has been. So yeah, I was very excited to bring this back this month, and I think it will be in my setups for the rest of the year actually. And it's really simple to make. I just do this 1 line a day title and then 30 dots for each of the days of the month. The last 2 pages is for my interests and another quote. I decided to track my writing, reading and any new music that I find, because I feel like if I have a page for it in my journal where I can write down my writing progress, for example, I feel urged to get something done so that I at least have anything to write down there. The decoration is very similar to the one on the calendar spread. I used the post-it notes and did these flower doodles with a fine liner and a white gel pen. And then just drew the fonts with my food and nose gear. And I also decided to add some washi tapes as well. For the last page, I actually decided to go to Pinterest and take one of the quotes that I've saved over there and transfer it to my journal. So I don't take any credit for that either. I really relate to this quote, and I think it's so important to always love yourself first before you can love anyone else. It's so important with self-love, guys, and I know it can get hard sometimes. And that's actually it for my September setup. I really hope that you enjoyed it, guys, and as I said before, it would make me so happy if you could leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this setup. I will see you in my mid-year setup, but until then I wish you a month filled with happiness. Bye for now, guys!